Hello, Goosebumps fans. Oh my goodness. I was waiting for today because I have done it. I have done something. And it's some freezes. There we kind of go. There we go. So, there's some development that I did, and it's cool that we had free time for all this. So, let me just clear some areas. So, if you don't know, guess what? I have this guy. If I can touch him. And it feels like being Spider-Man and be like, psst, psst, psst. Oh my gosh, the cartridge is jammed. There we go. That's right, I got Theo Gordon. Yep, after saving for 400, I got the two people I wanted to get. So, we got Theo Gordon, and of course that means that I actually unlocked Murder on Clown Street. Now, I haven't read the book. I'm pretty sure I heard like summaries of the book in some cases, and I do have the book, believe it or not. So here's just what I thought about their spin on the book. Finally, I get to understand who is that freaking girl. Who's that girl? No, 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 no. It's like, yeah, I was wondering who in the world was that girl, and finally I get to know, but she's never gonna be a playable character though. That's the sucky part. I'm like, she's not a playable character. No. Yeah, not to mention the fact that Theo actually fell in love with her. It's like, I understand why you fell in love with her. Looking at her, I'm like, she's not bad. And it's none other than, yeah, her right here, who's gonna ask for $2. $2. Silent Jenny. And I'm like, oh, that's her name, Silent Jenny. Because I had no context whatsoever who she was. And I'm like, who is she anyways? So this is going to be a little bit of spoiler, especially for Dylan, but the good news is that it's better to actually play it than actually hear me explain it. But anyways, so the story actually turns out that Theo here, he's a boring man, and someday will be played by Bruce Willis. It's like, oh, good lord. It's like, it's not going to happen. It's like, yeah, but if it does happen, it'll be the funniest thing ever. I mean, I think Bruce Willis is now able to play anything. You don't even give a shit anymore. So it's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you could persuade Bruce Willis to play as Theo. I'm pretty sure you can do that. I'm pretty sure you can. Oh my gosh. But anyways, so Theo's actually having he has a boring job, and all of a sudden, Silent Jenny shows up, and she's just completely silent, and it's like, so is she telepathic or he just understands her, you know? So apparently he got a big fat crush on her, and he decided to go to the clown school, Coco's clown school. And as soon as he went there, now he has become Murder, but it seems like instead of him being a monster, it's more the fact of he unleashed himself. At this point, I would most likely make a joke about the clown posse that exists today and how those guys are posers. It's like, yeah, it's like, in actuality, in this universe, if those freaking clowns went to the clown school, they most likely will get their ass whooped. It's basically the truth. It's like, yeah, Murder the Clown is like, I'll cut your freaking throat, or I'll throw you and knives at you at the wall. And it's like, dang. Yeah, and he thanks Silent Jenny, and yeah, that's about it. It's like there is no real anything that happened from Silent Jenny besides maybe a dinner date, maybe. But yeah, she was just completely silent because, well, Silent Jenny, she's a mime. And it's like, well, that sucks. It's like, at least write a note. Dang, write a note to him, you know? Or at least get a speaking spell. Hello, Theo. I am glad I actually helped your life. I actually like you. Freaking speak as hell. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I'll do that once too. It's like, yeah, that's best to freak up. But like, yeah, I would so do that if a girl on a date was actually mute. It's like, just because it will be funny as hell. It's like, you monster. It's like, yeah, but it'll be too funny though. It'll be so funny though. Yeah, and she'll look at me saying, seriously, why do I have to use this? Why can't you just learn sign language? Oh my god. And if she actually used that word, she's like, fuck you. Hey, that's a freaking child toy. You can't cuss on a child toy. You admit it, this is humiliating. Oh my gosh. Ooh, so besides that, oh my gosh. Oh man. So besides that one, you also have Jack, which is gonna be hard to even find him. You know, so you also have Jack from Attack of the Jack-o'-lanterns. Yeah, he's somewhere around here. Let's see if I can find it by doing this. This is gonna take a while though. You know, because it's like, oh, we'll circle back to the originals. Yay! It's like, oh my gosh, are you stupid? Oh yeah, Emily's definitely gonna be talked about. It's like, yeah, Emily's definitely a part of this, and it's like, Emily's a part of this? Well, it kind of makes sense. Pumpkins, farm. There we go. There's the little one. Let's just, there we go. Now, oh yeah, and I forgot all about the whole thing of where, excuse me, they actually got me, and yeah, here's the statue right there. Yeah, we got that statue. Awesome. It's like, did I miss actually having people tell me, buy me this, buy me that, buy me this, buy me that? Yes and no. But thank goodness I had the money for it, so it's like, it's not that horribly bad. Yeah, like when it first started, it was kind of sucky where it's like, oh great, you want me to buy you this? And the good news is that these two didn't even be like, oh yeah, we want you to buy one more thing, and it costs 20 Goosebumps bucks. It's like, what the frick? No, what the hell? Yeah, just like that jerk over here, the freaking Shaggity, who's like, I want a scarecrow and it costs 5 Goosebumps bucks. Why do you need a scarecrow? Why do you need a scarecrow? Why do you need a scarecrow? Anyways, the story behind Jack here. So, and Dylan would actually like this, the fact of where I'm like, when it comes to the reveal or the story of this, it's like the ending part or the mid ending or like at least 80%, the 80% mark, you would have like Pocahontas song, the theme from when John Smith was kissing Pocahontas and Cocoam was coming, and also John Smith's, in quotations, friend was also there too. Do, 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 do. I know that's not in the right octave, but anyways, yeah, that one where it's like, oh my gosh. So basically you have a bunch of them, and I think it was like 2000 something PH. Pumpkinhead, I guess. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they can't say Pumpkinhead anymore because that now is owned by the Haunting Hour over there, even though that's a dead entity. Damn. But anyways, basically what's going on here is that it's the same thing from the book. The only other part is that Emily's involved. You know, so basically they are setting up stuff, and yeah, look at what they made me do. Look at all the stuff I had to buy. It's like, yeah, he's all cramped up in this place right here. So now I have to buy another piece of land and figure out where should I put it. It's like, it makes sense it should be over here in this neck of the woods. It's just that I need another place also to, yeah, it's like I'll figure out something. I'll figure out some place to put them somewhere. But for right now, basically it's the same story, except it's not even focused on Halloween, where plans are getting ready. We're getting cages. It's like, oh no, not the kids in cages thing again. That's already been done. No. Sorry. I had to do that. Sorry to do that. Excuse me. So yeah, some forklifts. He has the freaking big thingamabob right over here. So of course you already know what happened. Instead, but they had to clean it. But they had to clean it because of PC. So instead of finding fat people to eat, they just basically said, "Oh, free it. We're just gonna eat adults. Period. That's it. Just eat adults. We're not picky anymore." So that's all the production and stuff that was going on. Meanwhile, Emily's like, he's kind of cute. He's weird. He has a pumpkin on his head, but he's kind of cute. And then the freaking, in quotations, romance just continued, where she was just there and trying to be friendly and everything. And of course, he was pushing her away at first, but then, excuse me, just like the Grinch, where it's like, "No, I care. What's the deal?" Yeah, it's like all of a sudden now he does care about her, and he's like, "Yeah, stay in your house. Don't come out until I give you the signal. Stay in your house." And sadly, she got out the house and she saw what was going on, and he gave her kind of a reveal that they actually are capturing adults. Why? I think he didn't actually address that. He just said that we're capturing adults and I didn't want you to know about this and I want you to be safe. So now she's safe for now, but as soon as she turns to adult, and she did have an impact on him. That's why his name is Jack, because she gave him the name. And it's like, you're figuring she didn't touch his heart, but he sure did. She sure did. So all that thing is kind of like the scenario that happened with Courtney. Courtney knows Will's a werewolf. Emily does not know that Jack is an alien. It's like, yep, and I wonder if it ever will come to pass. The sad truth is no, it will, in quotations right now, it will never come to pass. It might, but for right now, as I'm recording this, no, nothing came of it. So it's basically just a, in quotations, happy ending of where it's like, you touched him, and now the freaking high guard or the freaking leader is now forced to call him Jack. Even though it's like, yeah, but you're PH 2000 something. 2347, if I'm correct. But it's like, yeah, at least she did have an impact on him, and he doesn't really 100% care or love her, but he does like her. As for her, I think it's kind of lukewarm, where it's like, I think she still like him, definitely. Head over heels for him, possibly. But that was actually a nice story, though. It's like, yeah, I played through that one, and I think that statue is over here with pumpkins. Here with pumpkins. Appetite one. No, that's not it. Yep, hollowed guide. So that's basically everything. The only thing that's going on right now is I'm going to get one last statue. And everything's ready, right? There we go. And then all it's left to do is get 2 rings, and I'll finish that other book, because I just need to get the statue. And that's basically everything that's happened, is that I did 2 books. It was cool not having an event that's like, and I'm like, oh, dang it. Well, I think we're already droned on here. Anyways, have a scary day. Have a scary night.